Many misleading stories use the same gimmicks. Here are two frequently used methods of deception. First, instead of dealing with the issue itself, they discredit the messenger with fake rumors. Greta Thunberg, for example, never called for a ban on chopsticks in order to save trees. This is nonsense, but with this kind of made-up quote, they discredit the person and their cause in the case of climate activists. Or here, where you can see an attack on the scientist Christian Drosten, professor of virology. It says that his doctoral dissertation had disappeared for a long time, which is not true. The original copy of Christian Drosten's dissertation is as it should be at his university. Drosten studied in a regular manner and even has a globally respected career. It's an often repeated unfair trick. Somebody doesn't have many arguments in a debate about a certain topic, so instead they slander a well-known person associated with the issue. This is called an ad hominem attack, in which, for example, Greta Thunberg is attacked because she symbolizes the fight against the climate crisis, or Christian Drosten, who is famously researching the coronavirus. There's a second method. Many unserious claims have some truth at their core, but leave out important aspects. There is, for example, this post. It says there's a pandemic every 100 years. This post raises the question if this really can be a coincidence. Part of the claim is correct. There was, for example, a major outbreak of the plague in 1720 in Marseille, France. Roughly speaking, it is correct to say that about 100 years later there was a major cholera outbreak, even though you can debate the exact year. But what's much more important is that this list has some blind spots. The Black Death reached Europe in 1347. In 1855, there was another major wave of the plague outbreaks in Europe. Such events are not mentioned here. This tactic is called cherry picking. You spread an explosive theory, but you only deliver those examples and numbers that confirm your claim. And then you conveniently leave out those pieces of information that contradicts it. So it may even be the case that part of the information is correct. The important question is though, am I missing information that is necessary to completely understand the issue? Sometimes you can use simple and pure logic to find the weak spots of fake claims. It's good to know the methods that are repeatedly employed in disinformation. If you already know the errors in their logic, you stand a better chance to not fall for similar fake stories in the future. This is, by the way, called inoculation. The idea is that you bring somebody in contact with a kind of deceit that is easily recognized and then show them the method in an example that is simple to understand. We have evidence that people then are not so easily misled on other issues as well. A lot of misinformation isn't particularly innovative, but always uses the same tricks. To know these logical fallacies and unfair discussion methods can help quite a bit. Here's a specific recommendation. The website skepticalscience.com lists such methods of manipulation and makes them easy to understand. Klimafakten.de has summarized some of this information in German. You can check these sources out online and gain a better understanding of these manipulative methods step by step.